When that door gets knocked on and somebody finally catches on that you allow your kid to use a substance that they are not of age, a voting electorate decided this is the age, 18, 21, so on, so forth. If they're not that age and they are getting that substance from you, you deserve to be a felon. You're the worst kind. You're a predator of children. You are providing the delinquency of a minor. You are setting them back. And you're a loser. You're no good. You don't want them to succeed. You don't want them to be better than you, and you don't want them to be more than you ever were. And just the fact that they're breathing means that they are better than you, because you're going to hand them a substance that's going to tear them down, break them down. Not only motivation and drive, but it's going to harm their brain chemical capabilities, right? So why? They're growing. They're not even fully matured. Their brains aren't even matured. And if you're talking about your son, his last brain growth, as far as maturity happens, around like 21. Let that sink in. My last brain growth in maturity was hampered by brain injuries because I was deployed by the time I was 19. How do I know this? A neuropsychologist, a neurologist, a brain surgeon mixed with a psychologist that did so much testing that they figured out what portion of my life was kind of ADHD as a kid, was this as an adult, was this as this part, and this was the brain injury before I matured. So, for instance, you just hand them a whole bunch of drugs and nicotine and ruin their lives because you ruin them up here. Not only are you destroying their brain, but you're destroying their soul. You're not even giving them a chance to be successful. Why is that? Ask yourself. Is that because you're too scared to be outdone? I hope all 4 of my children are better than me. I hope all 4 of them live without a record. Because let me tell you something. Me going to prison was the hardest thing to deal with in my life, because ever since then, to get a good job, I have to get in front of the people to talk to them, to explain to them, and to prove to them I am a worthy person. And that, hey, if you take a chance on me, maybe you don't have to pay me as much, but if you take a chance on me, what is it going to hurt? You have all the reasons to fire me, but what if I am good at my job and I can make you money? Win-win for you, right? Yep. And that's why I've been successful. That's why this home that sits around me right now, this is because I had a change of my attitude, changed my outlook on life, and I drove straight at success. And I did not care. I ripped off all the mirrors, the rear view, the side view, and the other side view. And I threw them in the trash, and I might as well have stapled the throttle to the floor, and I held on for dear life because I knew that it was going to take every ounce of me to succeed. And if I wanted to make any type of a man of myself at the age of 33 of getting out of prison, I would have to be different. I couldn't just be a failure. I couldn't blame it on my deep PTSD from being at war. I couldn't blame it on my childhood no more. I couldn't blame it on anybody else.